sickening when I have a child come to me and they're in 5th grade and they are literally shutting down because they don't get something. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Then my homeschool brain comes out and I'm like, it's okay. You know, you're going to learn it. You're going to understand it. That's what I'm here to help you with. But they are shutting down. I had to call a teacher and I was like, you do understand that he is only 10 and he does not understand how to communicate with you, that he doesn't understand this, you know? And I think she was like, well, he's a troublemaker. And I was like, no,
Oh, man.
he just doesn't understand how to tell you, "Excuse me, teacher, I'm still confused." Is there like, let's look at your environment and you know, let's look. And I was scared to say this to her because I don't want to disrespect her work that
Yes.
he does. But I was like, I'm working with him and he shuts down one-on-one. So there has to be something in the environment, whether it's home or whether it's in the classroom or whether it's somewhere else that's causing him to feel like he can't do it. And then you have a full-grown citizen at 40 years old who's still going to do the same thing if we don't figure out how to help them. You know?
Yes. And that's so lovely that you were able to call and advocate for him because that's the thing too. Our kids have to be taught how to advocate for themselves in those
That.
type of environments.
Mhm.
To like you say, he didn't have the words to explain. At 10, it's like, oh, I'm frustrated, or like, I'm upset. Like you go straight to upset or defense mode in general. And
Yeah.
then it's safer to shut down and go into that shell for a lot of
Yeah.
them, especially when you got a class full of peers looking at you, you asking me this question I don't know the answer to. So I'm shutting down. Like, don't embarrass me in front
Yeah.
of my friends. Like,
Yes. And I think that's why we homeschool as well. It's not to protect our kids from reality, but it's to give them the tools that they need to like really navigate in this world. I mean, I'm
yeah.
40 years old and I still have to be like, close my eyes, count to 10, and try to reach into somewhere in my life to help me navigate through what life is throwing at me, you
Yes,
know?
ma'am.
So if my husband and I can really just focus on that and help them, that's the biggest thing, and that's what we work towards, whether
Yes.
it's in the community or whether it's personal or whether, that's the goal for us.
Yes. And I love that y'all is so much
Yeah.
we doing this together. This is a family affair, honey. And I love that. I love that y'all are planning in the manner that you are. Love that y'all are communicating in the manner that you are and understanding that this is for the unit. This
Yeah.
isn't just for one. This isn't for me or how do we
Yeah.
self-care? How do you self-care?
I think for me it's like sitting in the car. That is my everyday. So, we've done our things, we're back home, and I literally say, "Here are the keys." I roll down my windows and I say, "Go." Like,
Mhm.
go in the house, and I sit and maybe I have some food that I can enjoy by myself, whatever. Maybe I have me a little piece of water or some gum that nobody's asking for, and I just sit in my car. And at this point, the kids know. They're like, "Okay, mom, that's my everyday self-care." And I can look at my phone in peace. I
Yes.
can do what I want, or even if it's work. That's one self-care. The other is I figured myself out a little bit better. So I know that I'm the butterfly chaser.
Mm.
If I see something, "Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun," and so I have my calendar with me all the time, you know?
Nice.
It is my friend, okay? I have my calendar with me and I write down everything that I need to do. I go over it, and I used to hate calendars. I think that was the biggest thing that hurt me in the beginning. I
Mm.
refused to get organized. I refused it because I was like, this is not fun. Everybody else out there, Susie Jane says she just goes with the flow. Why can't I go with the flow, you know?
I want to flow.
I wanna flow, you know, and other people can do that, and
Yeah.
I admire them, but that's not me, and even my son at, like, 6 years old, he's like, "What are we doing today, mother?" And I was like, "I was supposed to go with the flow, this is homeschool, you know? We can do what we wanna do, freedom!" You know? And it's like, "No. No, not for me. Not for you I gotta have that's part of my self-care, having my, calendar with me because it keeps me knowing what's next so that I could trust in that process. I have to trust in something, you know. And let's see, reading the Bible is self-care for me because this is not easy. I'm gonna be honest with people. Homeschooling is not easy. You are literally taking the school system and you are putting it in your house. know? You know, not their school system, but you are creating a
Yeah,
school
a system for
system
your, yes, you said it.
for
Yes.
your home, and it's it's like all the work that we're used to other people doing, we have to do it, and I mentally get exhausted, you
Yes.
know, because it's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm a mom too." So, when my daughter shuts down during math and she doesn't like me telling her to do the homework, and I'm mad because I don't want her to be mad at me, you know, but I'm trying to be a really good teacher, you know, that is and that's exhausting.
Yes. No, I'm thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Because it does take a lot. But that's why I asked, I'm trying to incorporate asking about self-care in all my interviews as far
yeah,
as homeschool moms go, because I need parents to understand you need that part. Like
yeah,
the self-care is very, very important. Please,
mhm,
please, please take time and make time to reset, to
yeah,
replenish, to just sit still.
yeah,
Like you
and
said, just sit in the car.
it's to sit in the car, and I have consulted with introverts. And
Mhm.
I have to tell them, "I know you wanna be at home. I know you wanna be in your space." But honestly, their challenge is going to be to get out
Mm,
and get s that 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 space where they can relax with other people around, you know? And I feel like my other self-care is to be around the other families because their kids can take my kids. And then I could sit and talk to a mom like you,
yeah.
and we can complain together,
Yeah.
and we can rejoice together, and we can be reminded of the good, the bad, and the ugly together, you know? So our park days, like even our dads in our homeschool community at Black Homeschoolers of Birmingham, our dads look forward to park days because
Nice.
our they come and they play football with our boys and girls because my husband has literally said, "I need this.
Yeah.
I need this." And they bring their tennis shoes and they go out and they play with the kids, all the dads, and then they put their dress shoes back on and then they go back to work.
I
And
love
that's part
that.
of our self-care too because I know it's people, I do, but I I need people in my life to help me understand I'm not alone.
So important. So important. I love everything y'all have built,
Come
built.
visit us.
Oh, well, I'm coming to your conference this weekend. I'll be
Yay!
there. Yes.
Tell me she did. Yay! I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm very excited. I adore it. I really do. Y'all are amazing. And I definitely want to find out more about your debate for my
Yes,
10-year-old girl, because
yes,
I know she had came to me one day talking about she wanted to be a lawyer. I said, "Oh, do you?" Yes, I can see that because everything is up for
yes.
negotiation with her. Everything is like, oh, this is not a negotiable thing. Like, oh my gosh, can you just do it? but
Yes,
she's not built that way, and I appreciate her for that. I do.
yes,
So
yes.
let me put her into something that she can actually
Please.
fill that up with, so she could be a
They
little tired when it come to me. Like,
they have so much fun, and what you'll find is, and this is just an organic thing that happened, is that they'll figure it out. You know, they'll find a way to communicate with you after going through the debate club, because they'll realize I'm not fighting against my mother. I'm really fighting the facts, and I want to find the facts so that I can actually present them and we can come to a compromise. And that's something that my kids, they convinced me to touch a snake, girl. We were at a we were at a homeschool program, the science lady, and I'm terrified of snakes. And they
aw,
used their debate skills,
and
and
got you right over there.
I can show you a picture. They got me touching the snake.
Never would I thought. It's like,
I was like, "What is wrong with me?"
oh, you have to show the openness. Like, hey, I can't be telling them to
Yeah,
try new things and I'm
yeah,
not trying.
right.
Oh, I
Oh, they
love
got me
it.
good.
Where do we find Neighbor Foundations?
My website is neighborfoundations.com, and all the information is on there. So you can go on there and schedule a consultation so we can talk about your needs. I don't want to just put you anywhere, you know.
Yes.
And then Black Homeschoolers of Birmingham, it's the website, blackhomeschoolersofbirmingham.com.
Nice. And all the links will be available in the description. I
Yeah.
appreciate you so much for taking
It's
time
been
with me today,
fun.
Jennifer, because girl, you got a whole conference in a couple days. So I know you like,
I
okay.
know.
But you,
You-
this has been beautiful. But before I let you go, look, because I've been hawking that time, because baby girl get out of swimming soon. Three things you would like to leave families with who are going into their homeschooling journey. What are three things you would like them to know?
I would like them to know congratulations, because I know it took a lot of thinking and a lot of prayer and a lot of really just looking into it to get here. So congratulations. And then number two,